CM Punk has been in the news recently with reports coming in that his future in UFC is under discussion with Dana White. As we all know, the former WWE champion left the wrestling ring and swapped it with the octagon, but his debut fight in the ring ended in a disappointing loss. The straight-edge superstar might still be interested in fighting it out in UFC. However, the sheer gulf in class between the fighting done in professional wrestling and in mixed martial arts might just ensure that Punk makes a return to his former stomping ground. Punk is still one of the most loved wrestlers, even if he hasn't featured in any major wrestling circuit since 2014. The fact that the Young Bucks, who are one of the best tag teams in the world of wrestling, have already spoken to Punk's return to the ring, adding fuel to the proverbial fire. The WWE needs a big name to drive it forward. Despite the likes of Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Shinsuke Nakamura and even Braun Strowman getting pushes in recent months, there still is a lack of firepower in the WWE when it comes to big names. No matter how much the WWE does its bit of showcasing the big dog or the monster among men as the dominant stars for the future, they just are not on the same level as Punk. The former champ was almost in the mold of Stone Cold Steve Austin, as he was the anti-authority figure that kept on taking the McMahons and, well, even taking a shot at the entire business and industry when things were not sitting right with him. There is no doubt that he was one of the best performers in the ring, and his microphone skills were second to none, as well. Brock Lesnar is another name to have mingled with the world of MMA and has made a triumphant return to the WWE, but his future with the company is still in doubt, and should the Beast decide to quit, Punk could be waiting in the wings. Is the WWE ready to bite the bullet? 5 years is a long time in the world of wrestling, and even though Punk has repeatedly stated that he is not willing to return to wrestling, a change in the direction of the WWE could see him make a much-wanted comeback. In all probability, his UFC career could be cut short, as he hasn't done much in 3 years, and Punk could test the wrestling circuit by trying out at Raw NJPW, especially with the Bucks calling. Spending a couple of years in the indie circuit could just be the ticket for Punk to come back to the WWE, as it still struggles with attendance figures, and they could even let Punk control a lot of his creative outputs, including storylines. Bray Wyatt is often given a free hand when it comes to his promos, and that level of freedom would be an attractive proposition for Punk. There might be questions about burnout due to the crazy schedules the WWE have with their live shows, but again, as we have seen with Lesnar and even The Undertaker, Punk's scheduled appearances could be worked out. The WWE needs someone to carry the torch forward, and unfortunately, be it due to talent in the ring or creative issues, they just have not found someone as good as Punk. Vince McMahon might not like to hear it, but he may have to make a few tough decisions to save the business in the future, and the savior for millions would be CM Punk.